The story of Regina Daniels and Nwoko was once painted as the most glamorous love story in Nollywood, a union that blended beauty, youth, wealth, and influence into a fairy tale that captured the entire continent's imagination. But today, the same love story has turned into a stormy spectacle of heartbreak, accusation, and public drama that feels like a script straight from a blockbuster film. So what happened to Regina Daniels' once picture-perfect marriage? Welcome to TMN Media, and remember to subscribe. Now, it all began with charm and luxury. Regina Daniels was the rising princess of Nollywood, young, stunning, and already a household name. Her acting career had soared since her teenage years, and her name carried fame, money, and endless promise. Then came Nwoko, a billionaire politician, a man of experience, power, and undeniable charisma. When their paths crossed, sparks flew fast and hot. The chemistry was instant, and before the world could even blink, the two officially married in 2019. The internet went wild. The news wasn't just about the wedding, it was about the age gap. Regina, barely in her 20s, had married a man nearly 40 years older, a senator with several wives already. It was shocking, controversial, and mesmerizing all at once. People couldn't stop talking about it. Some said she married for love, others whispered it was about wealth, and a few even called it a strategy, the kind of move only a woman raised in the heart of Nollywood could pull off. Ned later revealed in an interview that he married Regina just 3 weeks after meeting her. No long dating, no hesitation. He said he didn't believe in dating. If he liked someone, he simply married them. For him, it was a straightforward. For Regina, it was life-changing. She later admitted that her family had initially opposed the marriage, unsure of the age difference and the public scrutiny that would follow, but love, or whatever spark connected them, prevailed. For the first few years, everything looked perfect. Social media was flooded with photos of Regina smiling in luxury cars, vacationing abroad, showing off designer handbags, and living in mansions that seemed lifted out of a movie set. She gave birth to 2 beautiful sons, and Ned was often seen doting on her, calling her his favorite. Together, they became a power couple, glamorous, influential, and seemingly unbreakable. But behind the smiles and the filters, cracks began to form. Whispers started spreading quietly, the kind of whispers that always come before a storm. Rumors of Ned being involved with another actress began surfacing. Gossip blogs hinted that there was a new woman in the senator's life, and soon fans began to notice Regina's silence on social media. Then suddenly, her Instagram page disappeared. That was the moment the public knew something was seriously wrong. A woman who once proudly flaunted her marriage had vanished online. Within hours, Nigerian entertainment blogs went on fire. People speculated that Regina had left her marriage. Others claimed Ned had brought in a new wife, and some said she was pregnant and hiding from public scrutiny. Ned's camp dismissed the rumors, calling them baseless, but the damage was done. People had already decided something dark was unfolding behind the scenes. When Regina returned online, her tone was different. Gone were the bright captions and radiant smiles. Instead, her post became mysterious, emotional, almost pleading. And then came the video that broke the internet. Regina in tears, speaking in pain. She claimed she could no longer handle the violence and intimidation in her home. Her words were heavy, her voice trembling, and her followers flooded the comments with messages of support. In response, Ned fired back with shocking counter-accusation. He accused Regina of drug abuse, neglect, and violent behavior. He said the actress had become uncontrollable and that she had abandoned her duties as a wife and a mother. The once private couple was now washing their dirty linen in full public view, and the world was watching every post, every word, every reaction. As if it wasn't enough, Regina's family entered the battlefield. Her relatives, clearly outraged, issued a traditional ultimatum, a bold move that caught everyone off guard. They demanded that Ned Nwoko accept the return of the bride price, signaling the official end of the marriage. They gave him 48 hours to respond. The message was clear. They wanted Regina out of the marriage, and they were ready to make it official by traditional law. At that moment, the love story that once symbolized fame and fortune had officially turned into a war of pride, pain, and public humiliation. What had started as a romance between a beautiful actress and a billionaire man was now a cultural showdown, a mix of modern celebrity scandal and ancient traditional colding in real time. Social media exploded. Fans picked side. Some blamed Ned, calling him controlling and unfaithful, accusing him of using his wealth to dominate a much younger woman. Others blamed Regina, saying she knew what she was signing up for when she married a polygamous billionaire. Influencers and fellow actors weighed in, some defending her courage to speak out, others warning her to protect her image. Meanwhile, their two young sons were caught in the middle, innocent victims of a storm they didn't create. Behind the trending hashtags and viral videos were two children watching their parents tear each other apart online. What makes the story even more heartbreaking is how quickly things change. Just a year ago, Regina was posting videos of family vacations, celebrating Ned's political wins and calling him her best friend. Today, those posts are gone, replaced by silence, cryptic caption, and public outcry. The love that once looked like a dream has become a cautionary tale of what happens when fame, power, and emotions collide. Still, this story is not just about scandal. It's a reflection of the challenges many celebrity couples face, the struggle to balance public image with private happiness, the temptation of fame, and the dangerous mix of love and power. Regina's experience shows just how even the brightest stars can dim when trapped in toxic cycles of control, jealousy, and public exposure. As it stands, the situation remains tense. The family's ultimatum is still on the table. Ned has not publicly accepted the return of the bride price. Legal teams are preparing their moves, and every day, new leaks and voice notes continue to surface, painting more layers of a marriage that once looked unshakable. For now, fans can only watch and wonder whether this love story will ever find peace or if it is destined to end in permanent heartbreak. Either way, one thing is certain: Regina Daniels and Ned Nwoko have written themselves into the book of the most dramatic celebrity marriages Africa has ever seen. Their love started as a fairy tale, turned into a fantasy, and now lingers as a tragedy being played out before millions of eyes. And as the lights dim on this chapter of their lives, the world awaits for what will happen next: a reconciliation, a final separation, or another shocking twist in a story that proves once again that in Nollywood, the real drama never ends. Guys, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get every new video once I upload.